Beautiful Uganda, great sunset, and I'm at the center of Makerere University, so far peaceful on the eve of voting day. And I'm going into the suburbs of Wandegeya, and I shall take you all the way into town so that we can see how peaceful or otherwise the country is the day before elections. You can hear the Muslim in the background hailing people to come for prayers. So it is 4 p.m. 14th January 19, and there's still a lot of movement within town, at least from what I see right now. That means a lot of people who vote from Kampala are still around. So right now I'm in the Wandegeya suburbs, and decided I am going to walk through here, but no, let me actually join Junju Road back. Basically this that I had left was Junju Road, and I want to slope onto Bombo Road and just show you a segment of it and how the action is. So my path is going to be in a manner that I am going to pass through Wandegeya traffic light junction, through Apanakasero, a little bit of Buganda Road, and then I think I'm tempted to take Lumumba Avenue and then slope down via Chagwe Road back into town, but I'll see. I think let's see. And right now I'm meeting Bombo Road, and this is the action. I see a lot of motorcycles and a few of private cars. I like to think that's because today and tomorrow were declared public holidays, and I think because Uganda normally announces the presidential candidates or victors, I think after 48 hours. I love to think that since the voting will conclude tomorrow on the 15th of January evening, I think 4 p.m. is when they stop allowing people to join the line, and they start counting from the polling station, and then results I think will be relayed to the Electoral Commission. But right now I am at First Pharmacy, one of the biggest pharmacies along this Bombo Road, or even Uganda for that matter. And it's very great to know that their delivery bikes are still available even on this eve of Christmas, and they have so many. That means in case you are indisposed, you are able to have your medication reach you. So Bombo Road, I see College Inn, and as usual these men who normally sell suits are still working. Okay, Unify, I don't know what they do. A big clinic. I suppose the sick don't vote, but they need to be supported to vote, so it's understandable that pharmacies and clinics are actually open. So I am just deciding to walk along this pedestrian walkway, and that's because it's much easier for me to walk in the direction of opposing traffic, because then I see what is coming and I'm able to move and create space accordingly. Now, a lot of motorcycles, I think even they themselves are a bit struggling to get passengers on this day, because usually on weekdays like a Wednesday around this time 4 p.m. there are a lot of travelers. So let me see. Yeah, so more of motorcycles, but then again Kampala is a city of 1 million motorcycles, so on any given day they will seem to supersede the number of cars. This is Haji Musaka Mall as usual. This gentleman was a prominent businessman around these areas and contributed a lot in post-colonial Uganda. I think was the vice president of the Football Association at some point, football or sports. And the street we are going to cross is actually named after him. It's called Haji Musaka Road. So it's a road that actually takes you from the main entrance of Makerere University to the main entrance of Mulagulo National Referral Hospital. Definitely it's a very significant road connecting connecting two of the biggest institutions within Kampala, Uganda. That is the formal educational establishment, that is Makerere University, which is in that direction of Haji Musaka Road, where it actually meets Makerere Hill Road at the tip right there. I am crossing it, and so I'm proceeding with Bombo Road for just a small minute, and then I'll branch off to Wandegeya Road. So in this direction, Haji Musaka goes to meet Mulago Hospital. If you see the buildings in the distance, and that hill, that's the Mulago Hill, where many lives have been saved and many stories have come to an end. But it's a beautiful day, and I'm heading into town. My hope is to show you how the streets of Kampala and the suburbs within the city center are looking like on the evening before voting for the president. Anyway, I think from what I see and where I've so far walked, it's pretty peaceful, and I see close to no deployment of policemen and soldiers, which is a bit encouraging that the situation is in control, or at least there's no reason for panic. And I'm just passing the entrance of Wandegeya Police Division headquarters. I think you've seen it. So in case you're having any issues within the Wandegeya areas, that is the place that will deal with your problems. Anyway, I'm leaving Bombo Road, which is there heading into the distance, and I'm taking this detour, and this small stretch is called Wandegeya Road. And it always intrigues me that Wandegeya Road doesn't end up in Wandegeya, but meets Bombo Road. So that Bombo Road section takes it to Wandegeya Trading Center. It's a bit intriguing to think about. But we are now approaching the perimeter wall of YMCA Comprehensive Institute, previously a certificate and diploma awarding institution, lately accredited to award degree courses. Unfortunately, on this wall you won't be able to see those courses. They are on the other wall along Bombo Road. I think that's where most of the foot traffic is, and therefore it only makes sense that adverts should be there. So this is the famous Obunuzi restaurant. Okay, I know this gentleman on TikTok as Win-Win, always smiling in his videos. He also deals with real estate property, and it's very easy to believe him when he speaks. And let's continue with our Wandegeya Road. So in case you're wondering, this is the main entrance of YMCA Comprehensive. Oh, I see the degree courses in the distance. Bachelor of Early Childhood Development, Bachelors of Primary Education, Bachelors of Business Administration, Bachelors of Information Technology, Bachelors of Secretarial and Admin Studies, other degree programs, Bachelors of Catering, Bachelors of Industrial Art and Design, Bachelor of Fashion and Design. Yeah, those were courses they were already offering certificates and diplomas in, so it only makes sense that they should be able to offer degrees now. So this is Wandegeya Road, and actually I was looking for where buses that head to Kenya park, because I'm supposed to visit someone there, but I don't know whether it will be possible, seeing that tomorrow is election period. So my idea is, since I've walked this Lumumba Avenue before, let me continue with, since I've walked this Buganda Road before, this is Buganda Road that goes all the way to Central Police Station, City Square, and also into that direction. But let me head and use Lumumba Avenue, climb up this Wandegeya Road, meet Lumumba Avenue, and then use Lumumba Avenue to walk past the French Embassy and then slope down. Do I want to go past the French Embassy? Okay, I'm going to do just that, because I've realized I was thinking of passing via Wachseka to show you how those areas are looking like this day. But since I'm looking for buses, I think I am going to instead walk through Upper Nakasero, and just to give you the vibe of how the streets are looking like. People are moving, people are traveling. I think to the average Ugandan, voting is just deciding who next sits in that chair in office. And nonetheless their life has to continue. So that's why you'll see a lot of people just walking about like nothing is happening. And I think the beauty is that the majority of the people are living within the city, live in the suburbs, and in most cases they vote from there. I decided to interrupt my conversation to bring you this greenery. I like the purple tiny flowers. I see some maroon and then more purple this side. Okay, I think this person was a lover of purple. This is interesting. I've never seen this creeping plant. Is it in the family of sweet potatoes? I don't know. They did a good job there. However, this segment is struggling, and that's the National Drug Authority headquarters. So in case you need licensing for medication, that's where you would actually go. So we are officially on Lumumba Avenue. If you didn't notice, we've taken a right turn, and I am maintaining my direction. Now that there's no internet connection in Uganda, people have decided to give me phone calls. Let me answer this one. Yes, hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Yes, Sebo. Kale nawe je bali.